Now from Progressive Field here in Cleveland, MLB The Show has Thursday night baseball. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Seattle Mariners and the Cleveland Indians. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Underway here this evening as the first pitch is hit in the air out to left field. And Santana will watch it into the glove for the first out.
Second here tonight.
Standing in, Gene Segura. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Carrasco pauses. First pitch on its way. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. One out, nobody on. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
And for a starter, he has one of the better fastballs you're going to see. That one at 95.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with one away.
Batting third.
The second baseman, Robinson Cano, takes his first shot here with a runner at first now and one away. Lifted in the air out to left. And Santana able to stay with it here for route number 2. Nelson Cruz set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Pitch, a curveball that's off the catcher's glove and gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. 2 out here and a runner at second. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Yeah.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Here comes Austin Jackson as he'll step up to get things kicked off in the bottom of the first.
Center fielder, Austin Jackson.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Valencia will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Batting second.
Digging in,
Baseman.
Jason Kipnis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Inside with the first pitch splitter, and it's 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1. This is line to left. In is Batista, but this gets down, a base hit. Francisco Lindor takes his first shot now with a man at first following the one-out single. Out in front of it, strike one. 0-1, here's the pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. 0-2 count, and the pitch. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. Carlos Santana will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively. Chop foul at the plate, strike one. 0-1 pitch on its way. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. On the ground near home. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Kyle Seager will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
Well, when you plug Kyle Seager into your lineup, you can pretty much pencil in 20 home runs plus and anywhere from 70 to 100 RBIs, and that's a very productive hitter.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he lays off again, ball 3. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
Batting sixth.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here.
Batting seventh. Catcher.
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and the Mariners move out in front 2-0. 2-0 now. Base is empty here with nobody out. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Santana. He's got it 1 away. Danny Valencia is ready for his first AB here in this one. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Colabello is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. Boog Powell into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat, 3-1.
Boy, you have got to make this guy swing the bat here on this next pitch. This is not the guy you want to lose.
Gerard Dyson will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in on it is Jackson. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Gene Segura steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Colabello's there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Edwin Encarnacion will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second. Into the seats, 0-1. Iwakuma peers in. Here it is on 0-1. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Valencia is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Chris Colabello steps into the box.
Chris Colabello.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. And he chased it in the dirt. He makes the throw to first, 2 down. Yan Gomes gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Fouled back. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will Robinson Cano is into the box as we are all set to begin the third. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now. High in the air and deep to left center field. Back goes Jackson, still ranging back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Now batting, right fielder, Nelson.
Robinson Cano, a solo home run. And the M's have taken a 3-0 lead. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Hit to first. Encarnacion takes this over himself to record the putout. Kyle Seager digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Oh, a fastball just about undressed him there. It's ball 1. That's inside. 2-0. Right side and right into the shift. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Ready to take his hacks again, Jose Bautista, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Lifted in the air to right field. Colabello moves over, and that's the 3rd out. Leading off the inning, Jose Ramirez. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Designated hitter, Jose
That's
Ramirez.
yanked into the stands, strike 1. Iwakuma gets the sign. Here he comes 0-1. Now a big looping curveball in there for strike 2. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
And now on 1-2, this might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so that he can come back with that big curve.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Baseman, Lonnie.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a hard hit ball down the line in right. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Austin Jackson will try it again. He flied out to start the home first. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. Hard hit ball to second. Cano has it. On to first, and Jackson's retired. 2 away now. So a man at third here with 2 gone. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
And with 2 outs, you want to make sure those guys earn that run. Well, don't let them score on a wild pitch.
And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Francisco Lindor steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. But there to take it in is a well-positioned Cano, and that'll... A.J. Pierzynski is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1-0. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. On the move is Jackson. Makes the play, 1 away. Danny Valencia is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
The batter.
Into the box, Boog Powell. He reached on a single in his first try. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. That evens it up, 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. Looped out toward third. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Leading off the inning, Carlos Santana, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Swinging a high pop-up. Could be tough back behind third. Under it here is Seager to make the play. 1 gone. Edwin Encarnacion in now. Popped out in his first trip.
And last time he popped up a sinker, which is pretty tough to do when you think about it. So you know your swing is off when that happens.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Here to take it is Seager, and that's out number 2.
Now batting,
Chris Colabello is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Gerard Dyson will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him. To 2-2 now.
Now he's just running right through these guys. Absolutely worn them down.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Gene Segura will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Hot shot down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. The tag, and he's out at second base. He probably should have stayed right where he was. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Oh, that grounder got him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end. Leading off the inning, Yan Gomes, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Valencia is there, and it takes just one pitch to retire the leadoff man in the home half of the fifth.
Designated hitter.
Iwakuma's ready. Here's the first pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1. Swing, strike 2. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And he misses, ball 4. Lonnie Chisenhall strides in here. He scored a run after doubling to get on base in his first at-bat.
And with a man on first, it'll take at least another double to bring him in.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off. 1-2. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. Segura for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Austin Jackson will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Fly ball out toward right field. Cruz moving to his left, and the inning is over. Nelson Cruz will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Now at the plate, Kyle Seager. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. Tap fouled at home plate. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Jose Bautista steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
You know, when I see Jose Bautista at the plate with that high leg kick and plate coverage, I kind of feel sorry for the pitcher. I mean, this guy's the man up there.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and in steps their catcher, A.J. Pierzynski. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And Santana able to stay with it here for route number 2. Danny Valencia strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Yeah, he's still sticking with that fastball, but you start to get the sense that it's flattening out just a little bit. That could be a warning sign.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone. Boog Powell steps into the box here in one of the bigger spots in the ballgame so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. Boone Logan will get the call here in a big spot as he inherits a bases-loaded jam with 2 men out. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Struck him out. You talk about pulling a rabbit out of your hat. He gets out of the... Leading off the inning, Jason Kipnis, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0.
You know, some of Jason Kipnis' teammates affectionately call him Dirtbag because he has a habit of giving his body up and getting his uniform dirty on every play. And you got to love a guy like that.
And he's set down, 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Started to go around there, but he holds up, ball 1.
Well, this is an important time for him to bear down. He's thrown the ball very well, but he doesn't want to let the meat of this order ruin what he's done so far.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Now batting, left fielder, Carlos Santana.
Chopped foul right at home plate. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run.
First baseman, number 10.
Oye como va. It's a solo home run for Carlos Santana. And the Tribe have made this a 3-2 score now. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Gerard Dyson is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And no one will get this one. The 1-2 pitch. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. Gene Segura steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Line toward right center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. Robinson Cano is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning. Segura runs. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at 2nd. And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now.
Baseball fans see Robinson Cano, and they think of his time with the Yankees and the Mariners, but some forget how great he was during the World Baseball Classic in 2013. He hit .469 for the undefeated Dominican team on his way to the tournament MVP award.
Nelson Cruz strides forward now with a very important insurance run standing over at 3rd. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. Hot shot on the ground to short. Played on the backhand. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get. Leading off the inning, Chris Colabello. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
We've seen that same pitch be called a strike more than once.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Catcher, Yan Dong.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Iwakuma steps into the wind. Here it comes. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. And not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
A designated hitter, Jose Ramirez.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Comes set with the 0-1. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
You got to figure we'll start seeing a pretty heavy dose of that splitter. And this is a situation that absolutely calls for it.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Number 8.
First pitch on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now. And with 2 away here, this is not the time to lose the strike zone.
Especially not to a number 9 hitter. The last thing you want to do.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Leading off the inning, Kyle Seager, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
Seager.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Hit in the air to left field. Santana is in pursuit, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double. Jose Bautista takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base.
Yeah, a base hit right through the infield would probably do it, but you can bet those guys in the outfield are going to be coming up gunning if they get any chance at all.
A.J. Pierzynski will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. Oh, and he botches it. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's 4-2. Danny Valencia steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Hits sharply toward third. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. Long throw to third. Tag there from Chisenhall. He is out at third base. Boog Powell ready to try again. Struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. This is hit softly to third. And, oh, he can't knock this one down as it zips right by him into left. He'll come home with it. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Gerard Dyson stands in. Was locked up on strike 3 in his last trip. Zach McAllister will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Zach McAllister
Tries to dump this one out to left. And that's in there. Base hit. And he'll barrel right through the stop sign, headed for the plate. And he's able to get back in there at first safely. Gene Segura steps in. Got a base hit in his last at-bat. Runner goes for second. Pitch is low and in the dirt, and that's going to allow that runner to steal his way into scoring position here with 2 away. Leading off the inning, Austin Jackson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0. And that's too high, ball 2. Mark Zaczynski will come on and make his 4th appearance. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. To short, hit hard. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. Jason Kipnis strides in, grounded out his last time through. Yanked on the ground down the line. Comes set and the 0-1. Drilled to first. Valencia is right there. The tag, and he is out. Francisco Lindor will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Oh, and he botches it. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. Oh, and he runs right through the stop sign. And he is out on a close play as he was trying to stretch it. Gene Segura ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Ball 1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Colabello is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. Robinson Cano is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Santana waits on it. 2 down. Nelson Cruz will step in, a ground out victim his last time. First pitch coming, here it is. Swing and a line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Into the box now, Kyle Seager will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Here's a high pop-up. Encarnacion will put this one away, and the side is retired. Striding in to start the 9th, Carlos Santana. And they'll need him to get something going here. Harper will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Valencia in foul ground. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman
Edwin Encarnacion stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Hit in the air out to left field. Bautista over to his left. And that's the second out of the inning. Chris Colabello makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. This is hit high and deep out to left. Back goes Bautista to the track, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And this is what you want out of your starter. He gives him 7 strong innings, sets things up perfectly for his bullpen to get the final 6 out. He's going to walk away with a victory. Good job.
We are set to bring you baseball from one of the crown jewels of the sport, venerable Wrigley Field in Chicago. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Washington Nationals and the Chicago Cubs. Arenado and Goldschmidt swing for the fences. Next. A.J. Pollock is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Hayward moves over, makes the play, 1 away. Trey Turner will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game.
Well, he hasn't played very well all season, and if you look at his last 10 games, he's only had 4 hits in those 10, so what's he doing to help?
And this one runs up high, ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Heading out towards shallow right. Hayward over to his right. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Daniel Murphy gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here.
Batting fourth.
A solo shot there for Daniel Murphy. Home run number 9 on the year. As the Nationals strike first, it's 1-0. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And here's a pitch swung on and missed, 1-2 now.
This is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Ruiz has a play, and the inning is over. John Jay comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Sean.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, you wonder if we're going to be seeing that high strike. That one looked to be above the letters, but not so in the eyes of the home plate umpire.
Good changeup in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Jay is retired, and there's 1 away.
Batting second.
Addison Russell will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Yeah, you've got a cold night. The ball won't be carrying as well, so you can afford to take a few more chances in the strike zone and challenge some guys. In that case, up in the strike zone.
In time to first, and there are 2 away. Anthony Rizzo gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed, 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Miguel Sano will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Lackey steps into the windup. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Hayward to the track. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Catcher.
Digging in, Lou Madrid. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball one. Bases are empty. One man out. Chop foul at the plate. Strike one. Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Adam Eaton takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and one away. Oh, and this one sails on Lackey as it's back to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1. Grounded to first. Rizzo is there. The tag, and he is out. Danny Santana gets his first shot now, trying to cash in with a runner at third and two gone. Drilled to the left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game. Stephen Drew steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Pulled toward right center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Leading off the inning, Nolan Arenado, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Eaton arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Matt Kemp, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. Eugenio Suarez gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. Carlos Ruiz set to take his first cuts with him.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Seared down the first baseline. A runner on first with two away. Tapped out in front of home. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. A.J. Pollock is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Right back at it now is Lackey as he gets ahead to start the frame. It's strike one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Lackey looks in. Here it is on 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hayward has it in his tracks, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Trey Turner is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Designated hitter, Daniel Murphy.
To short, hit hard. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Jason Hayward digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Right fielder, Jason.
Into the seats, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. To short. Drew's got it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Nick Markakis. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. In tied at 93, ball 1. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. John Jay will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first.
He set him down on a nasty changeup, too, so we'll see if they go that route again if they get him to a 2-strike count.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Turner gloves it. Throw to first will get him easily. Paul Goldschmidt is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
First baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Hit hard down the line toward the coaching box. It's a foul ball. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he sends it the other way toward right center. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the 4th. Standing in, Miguel Sano. He flew out in his last at-bat. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Blackie gets the sign. Here he comes, 0-1. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Catcher, Lou Madrid.
Popped high in the air. And Rizzo able to make the catch, and the inning is over. Addison Russell is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
First baseman, number 44, Anthony.
Tap fouled at home plate. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2. Hit back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Nolan Arenado is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat.
Nolan Arenado.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. First and second here with nobody out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Well, we see this all the time. Guys get up 0-2, and they start getting cute, and then they wind up walking the guy.
On to first, and it's a well-turned 3-6-1 double play, and quickly there are two gone. Here comes the first pitch. Matt Kemp is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Swung on and missed, 1-1.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. Digging in for his second at-bat, Eugenio Suarez. He reached on a single in his first try.
Everyone knows he's slumping right now, so let's see if that got him going.
Eaton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Adam Eaton heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one. That's yanked into the stands. Strike one. Lackey's ready. Here's the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Arenado into shallow left. And this will land foul. Hit hard to short. And that is through into left. And an 0-2 mistake here results in a leadoff single. Into the box, Danny Santana. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Sacrifice attempt here. And Lackey has to throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful there. One gone for the Nationals in the fifth, and standing in is the shortstop, Stephen Drew. Too low with the curveball. 1 ball, no strikes. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. A.J. Pollock will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Carlos Ruiz comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the fifth.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Yusmeiro Petit is on his way in, and I don't get this one. It's the 5th inning. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Miguel Montero will come on as a pinch hitter.
Miguel Montero.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. A full count. 3 balls and 2 strikes. High in the air out to center field. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. Jason Hayward stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. To the bag with it is Goldschmidt to record the out. Nick Markakis is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Santana shading to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Trey Turner makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Skied into straightaway right. Hayward over to his left, and that's the first out of the inning. Daniel Murphy strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Paul Goldschmidt will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard back up the middle, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Miguel Sano will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. John Jay gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Now at the plate, Addison Russell. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Got him right in the back. Doesn't feel good, never does, but I can think of a lot worse places to get dosed.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Russell is retired. 2 down now.
First baseman
Anthony Rizzo will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Low-scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Chop toward the second baseman. Turner is right there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Lou Madrid will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point.
Yeah, good thing we don't get paid by the hour, man. This game has flown by.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Now this is sprayed foul off to the left, and that'll even the count at 1-1. Chopped foul right at home plate. The 1-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Stepping into the box, Adam Eaton. He singled his last time up. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. On the move is Hayward. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Danny Santana will stand in. Sacrifice bunt his last time.
Yeah, he did his job nicely last time up.
Liner toward right center. In is Jay, but this ball's in front of him for a base hit. Stephen Drew will dig in. 0 for 2. He's flied out and popped out so far. And now, meanwhile, here's a ball headed out toward deep left center field. And this is going to clear the wall. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot for Stephen Drew. Marcus Stroman will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. Turned on down the line. This is foul for the first strike. Stroman's ready. Coming at him with the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. 2 out, nobody on. And the 1-1 is in the air now out to center. And that'll get down for a base hit. Trey Turner will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch on its way. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. He's running towards second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Line hard. But this will be a foul ball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. This is in the air out to right. Hayward has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out.
It's time for the traditionals.
Nolan Arenado will dig in. He's flown out and hit into a double play in 2 trips. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. Hit hard up the middle, and a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. Matt Kemp will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
You can't afford to be doing that when you're playing catch-up.
Chopped weakly to the left. To second for 1. On to first, and Kemp has bounced into a double play. Eugenio Suarez will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Leading off the inning, Daniel Murphy, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Stroman steps into the windup. 2-1 on its way. Smoke toward the hole. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Paul Goldschmidt gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Koji Uehara will get the assignment on them. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Hit in the air to center field. Jay is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now he'll throw back to first. Into the box now, Miguel Sano. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Splitter swung on and missed. 0-1. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And this pitch is hit rather sharply toward the third base coaching box. It's a foul ball. And another foul ball. The 0-2 delivery. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. At the plate, Lou Madrid. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. In the air to straightaway right. Hayward is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Leading off the inning, Miguel Montero, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he falls behind 0-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Madrid recovers. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Jason Hayward will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if you can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
Now pitching for the Nationals.
So with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. Nick Markakis is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Hit in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Santana makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Adam Eaton, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. 1-1. Down the first baseline, Rizzo is there, and he is out on the tag. Stepping in, Danny Santana. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
He has really struggled against right-handed pitching so far this year. His average against righties is pretty ugly so far.
Belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Jay, but he can't get there. This splits the outfielders and heads toward the wall. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Coming to the plate now, Stephen Drew, and he'll be looking to add on to his 2 RBIs from earlier. Swung right over the splitter there, 0-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And he is in there. A.J. Pollock steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Jay has a read on it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Trey Turner will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Second baseman.
Fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. That evens it up, 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. Uehara's ready. Here's the 1-1. This is hit sharply to the left side. Right at the 3rd baseman, and that'll end the inning. Striding in to start the 9th, John Jay, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
Pollock is there to make the catch, and it's a dreadful start to the bottom of the 9th. 1 pitch, 1 out. Addison Russell will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Blake Trinan will come on here hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column.
Blake Trinan.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Pollock is over, and he makes the catch for the second out. Anthony Rizzo makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1.
Nope.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Fouled back. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. On the ground up the middle. And that's through for a hit. Nolan Arenado gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Another one sent foul. A runner on first with 2 away. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Goldschmidt is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over. An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was a thorn in their side all game long. You'll see